One more time.
Okay, the natural poultry, natural farming poultry, there's a, when we do it, I tell you how to make it. No odor, no flies, no cleaning the coops, no wastewater. Also, it lower the cost of raising the chicken. And then there's a no artificial heating system. They will be, also they are producing the fertilizer for you. And and then when we grow them as a natural farming way, there's no disease. And then we don't use any chemical or medicine for the chicken. Also, it takes only very little labor. I have about 42 chicken right now. I spend only 30 minutes in the morning to feed them. That's it. And then I do whatever I want to do. But Master Joe said it will take about 3 to 4 hours labor if you have a 3,000 chicken. I don't have that experience yet.
How many do you have, Kim?
About 42. But right now, 26 is adult ones, which laying egg for me. Is every month that gives me about 320 plus eggs a month. Also, I have a little over 2.5 months chicks. 13 of them. I have 3 little chicks right now. Because the last 2 incubators, something went wrong and all died and only 3 survived. So also there's a 3 principles of a natural poultry. The chicken coop must have a soil, touch the soil. And then we add a straw and the IMO in there. Also, when they are born, first day, you have to feed the chicks 3 days for only brown rice. And then you add bamboo leaves. Also, you can start add egg yolk for 2 weeks. The egg yolk, you have to boil it. And then you smear egg yolk on a cardboard box or something hard or surface. Smear them first and then give it to them. Otherwise, if you crumble it, they can choke. They're still babies. So the egg yolk, its purpose is like their meal. So you give them about 2 weeks. I think it was about 12 to 24 chicks. You need about 2 egg yolks.
Per day?
Per day. Only you give them 2 weeks.
What do you smear it on? What do you smear the eggs on cardboard?
Yeah, hard boil. You have to boil it.
So 2.
The brown rice is 3 days for layers. The broilers is it 1 day?
Yes. Thank you.
Would you say that?
So brown rice 3 days is for the layer chicken, chicks, and then 1 day for broiler.
3 for the eggs, 1 for
the meat. Yes.
And the brown rice, is that cooked or is it raw?
It's raw.
Raw brown rice.
And then they do eat because I observe them. They actually eat it.
Kim, when did you start the bamboo and the egg yolk?
After 3 days. So you, like a bamboo leaf has a good nutrient and a good fiber. If you have abundance of supply, you can give them anytime, all the time. One of their green diet, yeah.
And you smear the egg yolk on like just a piece of cardboard or something,
Yes.
just so they don't choke on the chunks. Yeah.
Right, because my chick died, it got choked. Yes, so yeah, Master Joe was there, so yeah. Good thing he was here when I just got the chicks, and And I didn't have a brooding box, and then he helped me to making brooding box with a cardboard box. So it's a temporary, like a backyard farmers. This is a really good way to start.
Like that.
Excuse me, please. So there's no heat, they just get box.
No, and now I'm going to explain
okay,
all
okay.
that.
Okay.
So we don't use artificial controlling system for the chick box. So what we do is, actually there's a 3 sections. This where this area, right now this area is a chick's going to stay, but you need to put some cloth for this area. So when the chicks go in and out, this works like a mom's feather. Yes, when they go in and out, it touches them. Yeah. So there's a 3 section. This section underneath, we're gonna do the put a straw and the IMO, but then we're gonna use the IMO 4 that didn't stop heating. It's still working.
Perfect. That's exactly
Yeah,
what we
that's
have.
what we have right now. She just, hers IMO is only 3 days old, but then I keep them in here in the chicken coop. But actually this one should stay in the chicken coop. Yeah. But I have right now bigger chicken and chicks are in there, so I keep them inside the house, but then supposed to be in the chicken coop. Yeah, from the beginning. Also, egg laying box also be in there from the beginning. Otherwise, the chicken that afraid if you put it in there later, they wouldn't go in the egg laying box. Okay, so I demonstrate after I explain all this first, because otherwise it just confusing. Okay. Also, poultry farm and the agriculture in their work together. It's like a natural farming is basically like a permaculture, because livestock gives you all the manures for the fertilize for the agriculture, and then chicken food, like a livestock food of 85% is from the agriculture, the byproduct, the waste. They can be all their food. And then also now I'm going to talk about the chicken feed. So 30% of their chicken feed should be fresh green. It's very, very important. I heard that one of the spinach farmer, summertime, he only feed his spinach because it has a lots of vitamin K, and still gave him eggs. So when you have a dark green leaves, has lots of nitrogen. So it's all these like grass from the clipping. It can be their feed, and then pilau mile can be their feed, and the kupu kupu, this can be their feed. They loves it, and also this flower, this vine, is a weed. Yeah, they love this. Yeah, you have here too.
What's that, Eric? What's it called?
Yeah, what do you call it?
It's not. No, it's not.
I don't know the name, but this one is infested on my neighbor's, property and the edge of my property. So they love this one. And also this hibiscus. I don't know the name, but this one's supposed to be some kind of medicinal use on this part.
You said even hono grass.
And the hono grass. And this one has lots of nitrogen. You see how dark their leaves are. They love it.
You have to cut it up before you feed it to them?
Oh, adult ones, I just throw like the toss like this, but the babies, chicks, you need to cut it, small pieces. But even the adult ones, I throw these things one day because I made a mistake. I bought this at the Home Depot. I just toss it in my yard. It started growing like crazy. I said, oh my God, I should have done it. But then one day I just thought, may I try to give this to my chicken? And they love it, especially this one. The other chicken, yeah, it just eat them all the way up to here. Yeah. So now this is my chicken food too. So also, if you want high protein chicken food, you can Google it. There's so many stuff you can grow and feed them. Also, they love kabocha leaves, and sweet potato leaves. There's unlimited, sources. Okay, and then the other 30%, I give them any fruit in the season. Like we have abundance of papaya and the banana all the time. I add that in their diet. Also, when there's a guava season, I give them guava. And with like a sweet potato, somebody farm and then leftover, they cannot use it. I collect all that. And our food waste at home, yeah, I use that also, but I mix with IMO 4. And then I give them, that is 30% of their food. So already 60% is free, yeah? And then I give them 30% store-bought feed because I haven't figured out the other 30% yet. And I don't have enough agriculture stuff, crops, yeah? So that's why I have to add this 30% of feed from the store. But I buy one bag of layer, one bag of all-purpose. Then their nutrition is kind of balanced. If you just give it layers, their egg white is not enough. It's very small. But when you add the all-purpose, it became more egg whites. Yeah, and then it's looks healthy when they open it. And then 10% of their feed is from their feces that fermented by IMO 4. And I'm going to show you how to make a flour too. So it makes 100% very nutritious chicken feed. But they need a protein. But to me, when they have this dark leaves, there's enough nitrogen. But if you think you need more, give them more protein, you can use grow maggots or earthworms. And what I was going to say, it just hit my mind. Sorry. When I remember, I'll tell you.
Hey Kim,
Huh?
your store feed, I'd love to get away from
buying
anything. So what is in the store feed that we can try to accomplish ourselves? What does that 30% represent that we should be trying to feed the chicken?
No, because if we do natural farming way, how agriculture and then the livestock, putting together, 85% of food coming from our farming. So only 15% they do buy chicken feed because they are in the chicken coop.
To do what? I mean, what is the chicken feed providing?
I think more protein.
So if you had an alternative protein source, that would be that 30%?
Yes.
That's what I'm asking. There's other ways to get protein other than buying it.
So that's why when you grow them running around, you don't have to buy any feed because they are in the chicken coop. That's why I provide extra, 30%.
So it's protein primarily.
Yeah, primarily, I think so. But
How about pigeon
if
feed?
you look at it, but the protein actually you can give about 16%. Still, it's okay. Yeah, you don't have to give because this feed is not totally protein. There's all other stuff is in there, but 16% is protein. So it's in natural farming. If you do it, 85% is coming. All the food is coming from there. So you just have to provide 15% of protein. Yes.
So if they're running around and they're eating bugs and slugs and
yeah, then you don't have
need,
to. You don't have to buy anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 10 to 15%. Foraging and grazing is 10 to 15% of their total.
Yeah, because they have we have abundance of you know, the bugs, and they love coqui frog and lizard. It's incredible.
Kim, you have rice husks.
Oh, okay.
Are you also including wheat husks? Because that's up to 12% then of the protein.
Yeah, I have to tell you what is for rice husk or wheat meal, stuff like that. But when they turn 50 days old, you want to give them rice hull and the wheat meal. Just gradually stretch to about 15 to 20% to make their intestine more stronger. Also, there's a period of time if you want your chickens to lay egg longer period, about 3 years. You need to do that for certain period. For I think it's February to May. Yeah, February to May. You need to do that so they don't give too much egg. Sometimes they give you so much egg. You need to control that a little bit so they can prolong period of the egg produce. Yeah. So yeah, I did that accidentally. I mean, all of a sudden my chicken gave me only 6 eggs, 9 eggs. I used to get 18 to 22 eggs. I said, what's wrong with this? Because I gave them a meal run. Yeah, but it is necessary. Yeah.
When do you give the chickens? When do you give the chicks the rice hulls or meal run?
You can start giving them when they're 50 days old.
How long do you do that? How long do you give them?
You don't give them too much because you will stop. Give you less egg. So you only maximum maybe 20% between February to May. Yeah, but then when they are 50 days old, you start giving that. Yeah, to prolong their the egg laying period.
So you have how many chickens?
42 right now.
42. So how much? Like a big bucket?
Oh, okay.
Does it end up to?
So I give them about 30 cups a day, all mixed together, 30 to 40. Sometimes I give more. If they start giving me egg less, then I give more food. So after I mix all this, 30 cups usually, or plus. Yeah. So this is only 2 cups, but not only this one. All this, yeah?
So you're giving her about a cup of chicken, a full-blown
Yes,
chicken.
about a cup of chicken. The other chicken, the chicks eat very little, but they I forgot to tell you that when you give 3 days brown rice to the chick, give them unlimited supply. Yeah, that's very important. Yeah, that's Master Joy is stress that when he was here. So I just give them mountain of brown rice. And then also you feed them raw. Also you feed them once a day. Yeah, 2 hours before sun goes down.
You mean beyond it? After the 2 weeks.
Yes, after 2 weeks period. Yeah, you give them once a day.
Again, relative to the sunlight, what? Once per day after 14 days.
Yes, and then you feed them 2 hours before sun goes down, like a 4 o'clock. Yeah. now, okay, when you are growing them in the chicken coop, that I'm repeating again, the chicken coop must touch the soil, and then soil depth is for the chicken, layer chicken is 3-inch straw, and then broiler is 1.5-inch straw on the floor. And then when you laying, you have to sprinkle IMO in between, so they can, when they make their feces waste, it will start fermenting. And then also, when it's hot, like spring to fall, you need to spray the floor because it gets really, really dry. Their feces going to turn into powder. You mix with the fermented plant juice, lactic acid bacteria, and liquid IMO. Or if you don't have a liquid IMO, IMO 4, you just put some IMO for this one. This IMO 4. Actually, this one I use for my chicken feed. I double the soil. When I ferment it, for the chicken food, you need to do that. They need lots of soil. Need to eat lots of soil. In Korea, they put this soil in the I think IMO 4 liquid water, but I haven't learned it, so I cannot tell you exactly how they do it. But this month I'm going to Korea and learn livestock advanced class, and I'm sure they will show me how to do it. Then when I come back, I teach you.
So do you mix the IMO with the feed?
IMO 4. This is IMO 4, yeah. But I double the soil amount.
Do you put that within the feed then? Or
yes, with the feed. I'll show you how I'm going to make feed and everything. And then also chickens eat the straw and their fermented feces. You need to add straw once in a while. You will see the some section start showing dirt. You add a little bit. Also, I noticed the chickens, they level the ground. So if it's tilted a little bit, all the straw will go this side. Yes, they are very, yeah, I'm amazed. They level the floor. Yeah.
How large is it?
Oh, I have a 2 chicken coop, 12 by 24. I have 2 of them. So, no, that's a 12 by 12. So mine is double size. I have those 2 of those. But I keep 12 by 24. I keep only 30 chickens because they need to room for room, move around. Somebody said I can put 60 chicken in there. That's a conventional way to me. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, they need a room to roam around and baiting and the flying a little bit inside. Okay. So when you have a chicken coop, I love Hubble Bubble's chicken coop because except the roof, because the Hubble Bubble is all open and the edge right in edge of the chicken coop. When it's rain come in, it doesn't come in, it comes in maybe 1 foot inside, but in the middle is all dry, but on the edge there's a straw and the chicken feces in there. So lots of earthworms start growing in there. So I noticed they digging the edge of the chicken coop and eat all those bugs. So it's excellent. It just except roof. The roof should be open like this. And then one side is dark. Usually we use a metal roof. And then the other side is kind of clear material. And then this is all open, it's all wire, yeah, this part, the mesh like that. But we put curtains, and but at the bottom we always open area about 1 foot at least, So air goes down and then hot air goes out. That way chicken coop is very dry and cool. Especially our weather, yeah, we need that.
When you say curtains, so would
Curtains,
you recommend that we have curtains in here?
Yeah, because the reason is when it's a harsh weather comes, like lots of rain, then you need to cover it to protect.
Green, yeah, green material.
Yeah, green material.
So it's
Yeah.
like nature.
And then you usually roll up all the way up when weather is good. Yeah, it's just for protection for the harsh weather. Yeah. It's very simple. Yeah, very simple idea.
And when you say the greenhouse faces south, what end faces south? The end faces south or
The wide part.
the wide part faces south?
Yeah.
The open wide part or the closed wide part?
The entrance is we make east or west.
Entrance east west.
Yeah.
So which is your south roof? The dark one?
South. No, this clear one is on the south.
Winter sun.
Clear with the south.
And the metal is north. Okay, so that's the theory. Now I'm gonna do the real part. Where the chicken's gonna go in and out. I mean, chicks are going in and out. Actually, for chicks, brooding box straw need to be cut 1.5 inch length. But it seems like these are small pieces. So, but it's longer than 1.5 inches need to cut because when their feet is very small, they can fall down. I mean, Master Joe is so sensitive to the livestock also. He respects all the creatures.
So what length should the straw be then?
Oh,
inches?
no.
Inch and a half.
Inch.
Inch and a half.
The length.
Okay.
This is I'm making for layers chicks box, so I'm making 3 inches. Yeah.
Okay.
So after you put some of this on other area, and then you sprinkle like this.
But it has to be new IMO 4.
Yes, for the chicks.
Yeah.
For the heating system.
So after the IMO 4 is in the bag for a couple of weeks, it's not gonna.
No, that's not good for the chicks. Because chick need a heating system, yeah.
So you separate your chicks from the mother? Or you leave?
Oh, if you have a mother,
Yeah.
that's the best
Okay,
one.
okay.
Because we don't have mother, that's why I do this, yeah. Yeah, when you have mother, you don't have to do this at all. And then the IMO will ferment all those waste. So there's no smell. Even you keep this one inside the house, no smell.
Straw is typically purchased. Do you use dry grass clippings?
Oh, dry, like this color,
Yeah,
not
dry.
the green one. Yeah, dry,
dry.
you can use it. Yeah, because I put the green ones, it didn't work.
Yeah, no. But you can dry it out.
Yeah, dry it. Yeah.
How about bamboo leaves? Dried bamboo leaves?
Oh yeah, that's excellent too. Yeah. And then this is the mother hen's, feather like. That's it. Yeah, and also you need to put some holes on top so heat goes outside. Because this way the warm heat go in and go up, so this inside is really warm. It's very simple. And then
your so-called mother hen, whatever, curtain.
Yeah.
You're very sensitive to color. Does color matter?
Well, I didn't have white one, so I put this. But they use white color.
White.
Yeah, but I don't have a white material, so I use this one just for example. And then water should be on the other end, so they can exercise, run back and forth. If you have actually I put two boxes connecting together. I cut this one and then I add another box. But then I put this divider in between. When they grow, I just I move this divider further and further so they can exercise more. They're supposed to exercise about 50, 60 times a day, run back and forth to make it healthy.
And you put the water in a dish, or you have little...
They want me to, well, in natural farming, when they do feed, they make a pipe and they make a hole. But if we are a backyard farmer, so I use very small round dishes, like a soy dishes, and I put rock inside so they don't fall and drown. And then I put water in there, and then I put it in the corner right there. Yeah. And actually, even there are dishes, food dishes, I use round dishes because instead of long ones, I notice when it's round, the chickens, the pig is going like this. It's like a pivot point, yeah. So even this size of dishes, I think there's about 6 to 8 chicken can eat. Yeah, yeah, and then there's no waste. Yeah, for adult one. Yeah. So when they are small, you use smaller dishes. So water dish and the feeding dish is about there's 3 different sizes. Yeah, because they are high. They're eating more and that. Okay. Yes.
What about don't use red?
Yes. Do not use red because somehow they're frantic. They get nervous. Yeah. So when chicken get bullied a lot, one chicken, and then when they have like a bleeding ogole or somewhere it's red, bleeding, you don't take them to outside on chicken coop. You make another cage. You keep them in there. You make them heal inside that little cage, so they can always see it. To make the craziness of a red, when those things happen with other chicken, you clip the red paper and put on the floor, and then they will kind of became normal, I guess. But the natural farming chickens, they're so quiet. They're so calm. It's incredible. Yeah, I had these chickens since February of last year, and so yeah, I never had those kind of stuff. But then I noticed the one behavior is so funny. I collect eggs, right? But hen goes to rooster telling something. My egg is not there. The rooster always come and looking for the egg. That's so funny. I mean, it's so funny. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna make feed for the other chicken. Abundance of papaya. I just chop like this. I give them seed and all.
They love the seed.
They love the seed. But when you use your feces as a fertilizer, if you just use that feces, you're gonna have a lot of papaya growing on the vegetable bed. So So you need to shift it. Yeah. But yes, right now one of my vegetable beds, tons of papaya keiki growing now. But I'm gonna just transplant to my yard somewhere. And they love kabocha. But when you give this to the chicks, you know, you need to cut it smaller. This is for the other chicken, the size of cuttings.
That's adult.
Yeah, this is for other chicken. But the chicks, you just have to chop it smaller.
About the size of the chicken feed, like that small or a little bigger than that?
Yeah, for the chicks, after 2 weeks old, maybe, yeah, like, okay.
That's a good one.
They don't eat that much, so it doesn't take that long. Also, even you cut it like this, after you mix with the IMO 4, it's starting to ferment, so it just shrink. But I used to make like a 3 days worth or 1 week worth of food. I mean, no. But I found that microbe eating the nutrient, so it's getting lighter. So I stopped that. So I make every day now. Yeah.
And that's still part of your half an hour.
Yeah. That even chopping like this is half an hour for 42 chicks. Chickens. Yeah. Chicks and chickens.
How long do you keep your chickens?
Huh?
How long do you keep them? Until they die, or you eat them, or like, is there
Well,
like after 3 years you sell them? You know?
After 3 years, I guess you can sell them as a meat, or. But I'm not gonna say what I'm going to do.
You're gonna invite us over?
Make more chicken food.
No chicken food. Actually, my neighbor was gonna hate me. I'm gonna let them free and eat cookie frog. They eat cookie frog. Yeah.
Do you pick up the cookie frogs for them? My chicken will not pick them up.
Oh, my
Unless
chicken
I give it to them, then they'll eat it, but they will not go to pick it up.
Oh, really? I don't know, but
Do you
then
train them or?
no, because sometimes I put areca palm, dry areca palm, or this kind of plant, and somehow cookie frog goes in there. Once they see it, they eat it. They just pick and chase them around. I mean, it's so funny. But the big chickens, I just toss this thing, you know, in the
Just
chicken
like that.
coop. Yeah. So even this one, I just toss it. You
Or
know.
you don't chop it?
Yeah, I don't chop it. They eat them all, but in natural farming,
Because
they chop it. And then even this thing, I just toss them, the adults ones, they eat all. I mean, it's incredible.
What about pigeon feed?
Huh?
Pigeon feed.
Pigeon feed?
Pigeon feed.
Pigeon feed.
Like a lentil.
Oh.
It would also be really high.
Well, if you can eat it, you can give it to chicken.
Yes,
just-
high protein.
Yeah. So anything you can eat, chicken will eat. Chicken even eats sawdust. Yeah. And the dry brown leaf too. They eat anything. Just don't give them a poison plant.
what about potatoes? 'Cause-
Yep.
No,
Potato.
you can no.
I haven't given that. I give sweet potato.
Oh,
Yeah. And in the kupu, you can give like this, or you can strip it like this. Yeah. And then let's say this is the 60%, yeah, with fruit and the greens, and then I put IMOs, yeah, and then this. I think it's about 2 cups. This is 2 cups. Yeah, so I just give like this, and then they eat it. Or say but the greens you can always give more. Yeah, they have to have lots of greens. Yeah, it's so easy. It's done. Their feed, yes.
You put them on the floor, the feed, or in a dish?
Actually, I have 2 chicken coop. 1 chicken coop I put it on the floor, and the other chicken coop I give on a dish like this. But after they finish, I take the dish out, so there's more room to move around. Yeah, it's better for chicken.
What's that? A dish is better, you think?
No, because if you think it's in natural,
Right.
they don't have dish.
Right.
Yeah, so just put it on the floor. Yeah, but if you're gonna put it on the floor, you have to find a spot and not much straw, because it goes into the straw, all the food.
Right.
Yeah.
Cho has a feeder,
The Cho has feeder.
and it's basically a V with a little piece in the center, and then it's got a top so that it rotates so that the chickens can't stand on it. They fall off, and it's kind of like a double trough.
Yeah.
Did you make it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you did?
I made a big one for the big boys and a little one for the little guys.
And they like it? Is it comfort?
They love it.
Yeah, they love it. Because I'm a girl. I'm not good at the tools. That's why I use all these round dishes. Yeah, I just alternate a little.
Okay, you know about this feed. What about, you mentioned kitchen scraps. What can and can't you use?
Okay, I don't give them like a meat or fish, because I just give them green waste and the fruit waste. Yeah, I only add those. Because I'm not sure about the meat and all the stuff. I have to ask Master Joe when
I heard you go more violence, like more aggressive with the meat.
Oh,
Than they pick
really?
on each other.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. But they also, Master Joe said, don't give them live maggots, because that's what it does. So I don't know. But then I see sometimes sweet potato has a maggot inside. They eat all that, you know. Yes, but then mine.
What about soldier fly larvae?
Yeah, yeah, they love that too. But I experiment in the University of Nation. They have a lots of raw meats, you know, the waste raw meat. So I put that and then put it over a plastic container with a hole, and then I grow maggots. And then, but I did inside the chicken coop. That was a big mistake. The mongoose smell the meat. They came in and they eating the egg, and so don't do it in the chicken coop. There's somewhere else. Yeah, they kill the chicken and everything. Yeah, so that was a big mistake. But then you can collect a maggot that way, very easily. You don't have to buy those expensive ones. Yeah. Okay. And then what else?
You designate this 4 o'clock feeding time. Your chickens are housed. They're inside, right?
Yes, mines are all in the chicken coop because
So
I
it's
have
still-
dogs.
Oh, but it's still 4 o'clock.
Yes, but I had to change it because in 4 o'clock I don't know where I'm at. So as soon as I wake up, I feed them about 6 to 7 o'clock. Yeah, morning time, early morning. Yeah, because otherwise my chicken might starve. So, but only once a day. That's really, really important. Keep them healthy.
What about collecting the eggs? When do you collect the eggs?
I collect egg usually afternoon, because then I can collect all of it. Otherwise, I have to keep going back. Because my sister, while I was gone, she was maybe go 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I mean, several times a day. But if you go afternoon around 4, all the egg is right there in one spot. So egg laying box, only one, not several like other conventional, about 3 by 3 or 3 by 4, depends on the size of you know, the chicken you have. They're only in a one box. And they put straw and like this, so don't smell.
So they jump in it?
They do.
And they'll jump out?
Yes.
How high is it?
About 1 foot high. Yeah. And then I don't make it dark, but then Master Cho in the beginning shouldn't be a dark, but then when they start laying the egg, make a curtain, so you know, make it darker for them. Yeah, I didn't make a curtain. So like a Master Cho's box is like all one piece wool, but we're in a tropical area, so make a more air, you know, like a with the twigs or something. So air circulation is better.
Why you wouldn't have more than one? Why you wouldn't have more than one? Like I have 4, but then they end up using just 1 or 2 of the 4. Is there a reason for just one layering box? So you just have them contain the eggs?
I think so. Because in the University of Nation, they had many different boxes, but they only use 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so why not just make bigger, and then sometimes 3 of them sitting together. So you need to make a bigger so they can sit together and lay egg. And then yeah, usually 2 area has a mountain of egg.
Is it not a good idea to feed them a couple times a day?
Oh, it's not good for their health, because they need to eat full and then hungry. Even human being, 2 times a day is better for your health. Because my uncle lived 100 years old. He passed away last year. He eat only 2 times a day. 10 o'clock in the morning, around 6:30 in the evening. Okay, we're gonna prepare the chicken coop flour. I think I
Add more of what, like amaranth or something.
yeah. If you have amaranth, yeah.
Yeah.
And then try that. Try with that first. And if
I'm inside to feed them, and I locked the door and I couldn't get out. So Leon had to come and put a thread to open it.
Inside latch.
We just built a big mobile house.
The
So
mobile
this
chicken
one
coop.
only 1 layer of hay.
yeah, I think
Straw,
this is
straw.
good for now.
One layer
So you
straw.
have all these greens, and then just put some more IMO on top. And then you know, the once a week, once a week you just spray with lactic acid, and then fermented plant juice and IMO4.
Okay.
So it ferments, you know, to ferment. That's it.
And where do you buy it from?
Zero or like $10, $11. Or they have a bigger one too.
Miranda or...
They said this was 1 bale. They switched it.
Yeah. Actually, that's what I buy.
But then with everything, you can dry your grass. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, from the iron. There you
I mow my lawn, so you know I get a lot of use. I use my lawn clippings for a lot of stuff.
You put it somewhere to dry?
I've got some house where I can dry stuff out.
만들면 더 싼데.
And it dries out pretty quickly.
Oh, it does? You don't stir it or...
Oh, you have to. Yeah, it's got to be pretty long.
This is done. So easy.
That's it. Just 5 gallons in there.
No, yeah.
So 10
gallons.
So 10 gallons of IMO.
And because this ground already has lots of iron.
Yeah.
But if they smell, you just toss more IMO more. If they smell, it will stay with the lactic acid. And fermented plant juice, they'll propagate.
I'm just affected. So you guys ready?
They'll kill each other, they fight each other. So nighttime, you just slip it in together.
And one night is enough to make them all friends?
They wake up and they're all
They wake
together.
up, yeah, their mentality is really weird. So, it's already been like this. Always been like this.
They weren't gifted.
People were like that.
Should be that way. Yeah.
I forget what happened yesterday.
Do you have any question? This is all, I think.
Can we come and see your setup at your
Yes,
house?
yes.
You let it sit and ferment.
Actually, overnight is the idea. When overnight it's already warm, you feed them.
Could you make a week's worth at a time?
I did. Then I am eating the food. Yeah, so making very light and nutrient is not so much like.
But don't the microbes they eat it have the same nutrients?
I have no idea. But
I mean, you know, the whole idea in no energy is ever lost, right?
Yeah.
So you can't just, it just changes form.
Yeah, so I will do maybe 3 days work, not do 1 week. But then I'm hoping because they have a really big chicken farm in Korea, natural farming. So when I go this month, I hope they teach me, you know, I can make plenty and then still good, you know.
But he has
food.
a machine.
He has a machine, yeah. Yeah, because when I went there, like Eric went with me, they have this fermenting stuff, but I cannot get it. Do you remember in the chicken farm?
Yeah. Now remember we went and they had like a big compost hoop, right?
Yeah.
And they had like a PVC, like a 6-inch diameter PVC
Right.
pipe with holes in it,
Right.
so that it would vent out, get rid of the heat
yeah,
come out.
Yeah.
But that seemed to me, did that just feed the chickens, or did that go to the pigs too, or?
That I'm gonna find out. Because I didn't get it because really we were touring, it wasn't class, so they didn't tell us details. See, this time the livestock, the advanced class that I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna find out everything.
You know, instead of the feed that you were talking about, the 30% feed, he was using wheat meal run. And then he told me you could add in millet or amaranth.
Yeah.
Amaranth we can grow.
But this is the first time I've heard that it's declining your egg production if you feed
Yeah.
mill run.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's
That's the idea. To
slow it down or prolong
yeah,
their egg production.
Yeah, not all the time. You don't give. If you give them all the time, you just give small amounts. Yeah, not
Well, I
big
was giving
amount.
them like 20 cups a day. That's why I'm only getting 2 eggs
Yeah.
from 18 hens.
Yeah, they that's
I'm like
what
a
it
strike.
happened to me.
They're learning for all
That's
of us.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, so reduce maybe 1 cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's really it's interesting talking to various people who are dealing with chickens, because we've tried to change their diet over time, and when you do, the egg production changes
Yes.
a fair
It is
amount.
stress.
So it's trying to work, share information to try to, I think we're trying to maximize egg production
Yes, yes.
at
But
the lowest
also
cost.
you wanted to prolong the 1 year more than 2 years, 3 years is better. Yeah, because the chicken, they give you after 5 months. You have to feed 5 months, you know. So 1 year you can prolong it. That's very good. But it's so, I'm not scientist, but how it changes with what we feed them, it's just amazing to me. Even the plant, what we feed, you know, oh my God, it's the chicken skin. Yeah, it really gives me chicken skin. Yeah, amazing.
No pun intended.
Normally people, you go to a store and they say, oh, get them a 2-way or 3-way scratch. Why are they recommending it? What is that doing for the chicken? I know mine really like to eat that grain type. They like to eat it, but what's it giving them? Does anybody know?
I bought one time,
Protein.
but then I thought, this is from the conventional farming, you know, the corn. Right there. All of a sudden I had that thought came up to me. Oh, better not buy it. So I don't buy that anymore. Instead, I just give them all the more natural ingredients, adding more and more. So for their treat, I give them more fruit, more greens. Yeah, it's way more healthier.
Grain, there's not much minerals in it.
Yeah.
Not much minerals.
Is that the intent? Is that why they eat it?
Well, they're just like candy, it's like carbohydrates and not much, I mean the grain, not much minerals in their food.
Oh, that's why one guy sprout the seed and give it to the chicken. No egg, he said. Remember, Eric? I mean, Drake? When we had a meeting last Tuesday, the one guy that
Papageno.
Yeah. He said he sprout the seed and give to his chicken. There's no egg. Yeah.
He said they don't get eggs then.
He doesn't get the egg.
How come?
When he sprouts?
He sprout the seed and give it to. So it should be part of the food, not only that food. You have to mix all these 30% green, 30% food with IMOs. And then 30%,
He was saying, Kim.
That 10% that you're asking about,
It's right here.
You're grabbing it right from the floor right there.
Yeah, right there. They grazing all day long. They just happy. Yeah. And then when the fish is fermented, I can touch it with my bare hand. It's all powdery. And then no smell.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah.
You make your own IMO4?
Oh yes, I make everything. I don't, because I have to experience. I'm not even when I learn this one, I cannot just look at the book and then, do it. I have to experiment or teach others. I have to see it. Really, it's really working. Then I can, confidently teach other people. Because it took me almost 2.5 years. I'm recently start teaching. Because without that, my conscience is, I cannot teach people. Now I really see it, so I can help. And I'm very happy to, share what I experienced. It's really, really good. Farming should be like this all over the world. You shouldn't use chemical and poisoning and all those yucky stuff give to animals, medicine. It's just too much. And then how they live in this cage. Think about yourself. If you live in the cage, you don't have a good hormone, no happy hormone. Stressful, angry.
Not a good life, is it?
You know. Okay.
After 2 weeks,
Yes.
then are all of the
So get in the picture. There you go. Go drink. Go drink.
Little dogs.
But they drink out of that, and it's so easy to fill. I can feed this from the other side of the fence. I can just pour water in here, and it fills this thing up. Yeah, you motherfucker. How's that? Yeah, you're a motherfucker. By definition. Yeah. So all I've left, and like the grains, all I've left is the feed. But the key is this thing spins, right? And the other key is this piece on the bottom separates the food into two sides, so the chicks can come by and they can't sit on top. That's the key to that whole deal. This is where they roost, and I collect their chicken poop off of the roost, and so that's kind of cool. The size of this, it's about 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall?
I think it's 6 feet tall.
Right, about 3 feet wide at the bottom. But the key is in the front of this thing. Go on in. This thing opens up for humans. It's a double it opens up really nicely. And then you can go in and the chickens hop over this and it's kind of secure. And inside here is just a bedding that I have of grass, dead grass clippings. This comes out too. You made this so it comes out, huh?
Yeah.
They got some. They make their nests in there.
Is there any eggs? No. No eggs.
No eggs. Already got them today. And that goes down. Chickens go in there. This is.
Nasty.
Fermented FAA.
Fermented amino acid.
Fish amino acid. You just go right there, pours right out.